Hey guys, Set here, and today bringing to you another video. Now I know what some of you are thinking right now. You clicked on the picture, but you're thinking this doesn't look like Cementoss. That's Bakugo, and last time I checked Set, he doesn't do anything with cement. Now you're absolutely correct, but here's the kicker. This video isn't for me playing Cementoss. This video is for a guy I faced in this video who was the best Cementoss that I have ever seen. He was artistic with it, and you're about to see what I'm talking about later in this match. Now, as you can see in the bottom left, there's only two of us. There were three of us, but you know how it goes. One guy went down. He didn't want to wait around, and he said, you know, screw the lot of you. I'm going to go eat some breakfast or whatever. So then he dipped. So then it just left the two of us. So this is what I would imagine a very high skill final circle to look like when the game comes out. Because what you're going to see here is like a final, you know, 4 or 5-ish teams that all play very, very well. And are all doing some, you know, crazy things to just stay alive in, you know, very small spaces and under very intense situations. So you're going to see the kind of a craziness that's in this one. But yeah, again, like I probably, trust me, if you wanted me to play Cementoss, you're crutching yourself, because there's no way I could probably play as well as the Cementoss in this video, who me and Mathian go up against. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was recorded when I was sort of just playing off record, off stream, just in my own time. But yeah, it was such an entertaining final circle. Such an entertaining final circle that I just had to record it on the PlayStation and give it a voiceover for you guys to watch back with me. See, I won't spoil for you how it goes, but yeah, it's a fun match for sure. And it's at this point, right up here, where I think I said, "What the fuck?" You have Cementoss, who is looking as if he's trying to create a new world with his creations there, with whatever you call it, his constructions. And not only has Cementoss created a platform up there looking like something out of fucking Ancient Aliens, where these guys are trying to describe exactly how the cavemen built it, you have Darby on top throwing around his, you know, auto-tracking projectiles. I was absolutely gobsmacked at this point in time. I was shook. So not only do you have this master craftsman of Cementoss who just created this... Maybe there's some Cementoss pros out there who are like, well, I can do that as well. That's fine, but I've never seen that before. Not in the way that that guy did it there. It looked so crazy to me when I first just caught a, you know, a snippet of it. And what I'm doing right here, when I saw the Darby fall down, I thought he was in one of the bushes. Which is why I was running around in the bushes afterwards. So yeah, and then that's when I knew, okay, this final circle is not going to be normal. Not with this Cementoss around the place. See, I knew that Darby was in one of them bushes, and I eventually found him there. Yeah, so this I was gonna originally like say this video was, you know, a look at a high level final circle, which it is in my opinion. Especially if you've seen the way that the Cementoss plays. But I wanted to focus more on the Cementoss himself, because he was just doing some really cool stuff throughout this entire final circle. And of course, this is 5 teams, so we've got like another 3 teams in here outside of my team, the team Cementoss. You know, there's another 3. And they were all hanging in there, everyone doing damage to each other. He's got another little T-junction up there with his Minecraft-looking thing. I tried to make a big brain grenade throw there. I'm a bit disappointed that it didn't land. Not because I think I hit, but because I thought it was a good idea at least. So then we jump back in here. And look at that up the top, looking like something out of Attack on Titan or something. We got the Justice League having a meeting up there. You got this guy standing on top of it with the other 2. I think he had Darby on there with him, or Toga with him. He's throwing cement blocks. They're throwing whatever's in their fucking pockets, and it's just absolute mayhem. And he did it on top of one of the skyscrapers, which made it even more daunting when you just see, like, I think when I was playing this match, I looked up and I said, how am I going to get up there without, you know, taking tons of damage on my way in? Also, just again on a side note, words cannot describe how much I hate the barrage of Derby projectiles because of just how weird they are to dodge. But, you know, it is what it is. Cementoss saw me go plus ultra and he just tried to get me the fuck out of there instantly by sending me up. See, at this point I thought I had him, but he managed to just snake his way out of it. He's look at this. This dude was creating. Look, he even put that big block on the top as like final fuck you to me because I was trying to shoot up at him. He was like, yeah, shoot past that. I did try to loop a grenade on top, but it didn't work. So yeah, the Cementoss is, you know, absolutely just doing his thing. When all logic says he should be down by now, he's just building around the place like this game's Roblox to him or something. He's still at it right now. He's still at it in the distance. You know, big props to my teammate as well for just because again it was a very hectic final circle and they were hanging in there, jumping around the place as Froppy, doing a great job. There's just me with some out of zone shenanigans that I'm known for. Even in Rumbleverse, the game I used to play a lot previous to this, I was always walking out of the zone. Any excuse to walk out of the zone, even no matter how risky it may be. It's so crazy that Cementoss was taking so much of the spotlight. I think I just saw a Denki and someone else, and I was like, I didn't even know you guys were in this circle. I didn't even know you guys were in this circle until now. Didn't even know there was a Bakugo in this circle until now because that Cementoss was taking all the limelight with his antics. So at this point here, as you can see, I jumped up to the high ground. In my opinion, if you can choose between being on the floor and being on a building, you probably want to be on the building because, you know, it's like Obi-Wan said to Anakin, it's over Anakin, I have the high ground. When you have the high ground, you have more options available to you. And it's harder for them to come up to you than it is for you to attack them from down, from where you are up top. So the Cementoss is like doing great work for his team. He's setting them up in the air. He's giving them barriers. Like, very, very impressed with the Cementoss. And I don't know if it's maybe because I just barely ever see them, but when I do, they don't really do much. But then this one came along, and like I said, man, he's just earthbending. He is just earthbending. He doesn't stop. He just doesn't stop. And again, like the way he put that podium up for the Derby to stand on top and just rain havoc from above, it's like so clever. Like I wouldn't be surprised if you see more Cementoss mates try that after encountering that guy or seeing this video even. Yeah, at this point we're starting to close in on them now, because as good as he is with that, you know, with that Cementoss stuff, me and Matthew were just really getting onto him. This dude had no idea I was there, and that was the end of him. Look at that, relentless, and he nearly got to him as well. He nearly bounced that guy up. He was so close to actually getting that Derby out of there. And now it's us 2-on-1, and the one is a Cementoss. You'd think this is gonna end quickly. You'd think this would end quickly. Look at that. Blew out the block beneath it. Made the top one disappear. Then he brings the wall up. The Great Wall of China just shows up. And then at least making Easter Island before my very eyes. Every time I go up to try and get him, he's somewhere else, building up more and more again. Look at this guy. Amazing Cementoss. Amazing. Like, I'm sure there are other good Cementosses out there, and again, like, no shade to you, I'm sure you're very good in your own way, but for me, look at this, seeing this for the first time, seeing him evade a Froppy and me, Bakugo, at the same time, the way he was doing it, I was just so impressed. Like, this is why I said, you know, you don't want me to give you a Cementoss video, because I don't think I could do what this guy's doing. And he nearly created an amazing little moment for himself there. Built up the spire, bang, put the block on top, and he could have gotten the revive. And he probably would have been a double revive too. but we were a bit too on it. We were just up to the pace, and that was it. So yeah, that was a very high skill final circle there. You had like 3, 4, 5 teams that all knew what they were doing, all surviving, all hanging on for dear life in there while, you know, trying to take the next person out. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight this video for that Cementoss because, you know, he was so good. You know, lots of damage, lots of KOs there in that game. Yeah, just really great performance by that Cementoss. So, you know, props to that guy. Don't think I managed to get his name in there, but it might be somewhere on the feed if you guys look up. But yeah, very good player. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Yeah, God, Cementoss. I can't wait to see what kind of other things these Cementoss players come up with. But yeah, that was really good. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. What do you think about that final circle? Will you give Cementoss a try now after seeing that? Or do you hope that you never run into anything like that again? Because let me tell you, a tall platform with a base on, with a base on the top, with a derby on top of it, chucking fire down. Oh god, literally hell on earth. So, be careful if you see it. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed that video. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Do it if you want to. No pressure. See you soon.